gonna be wild, man, wild.
It's Friday night. The crowd's going crazy.
It is.
Something's gone wrong.
Crazy, mental.
That's the shortest show in history. Thank you very much. Evening. See you later. Anyway. Can we pick up volume? Leon, is volume go? Volume is go. So, we'll do. Ah, here we go. We're back on air. Woo! We're back.
We didn't die.
I thought the show was over then.
So did I. Oh.
Tash is my guest this evening.
Hi, hi, hi.
You may recognise her from the dance segment known as...
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that I was going to ask the viewers is I need a bit of help. I need help. I can't think of a name for my little segment thing. I thought...
Body moving, body moving, body moving, you be body moving.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's Friday night here at CTV1, as seen on Channel 31. We'd just like to quickly thank, while we still remember, Amanda and Kate, the makeup artists.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
Without whom I wouldn't look as sexy as I do right now.
You wouldn't.
That's right. The number to ring, if you want to get in contact with me, is 9698 2968. So we've got a big show, haven't we?
It's huge, massive, gigantuous. Is that a word?
No. You're fired.
Yes. Okay, there.
Have you finished?
Yes, I have now.
No more words you want to use to describe the show?
No.
What about the host?
I'll have to... The host?
Words to describe the host?
I'll have to bend over for that one, buddy.
Hey, moving like it.
I pull it out of my butt, but I wasn't being that rude, so...
Thanks for saving us that. Yeah, Tash. Okay, well, the sorts of shows that we got on tonight, Kevin.
Yes, Kevin with Heather.
Yes.
Yeah, she's here.
We've got Sexpression, a little segment I often forget to mention, but one that we value so much here at CTV1.
Jen and Jo. They're both here tonight.
Yes, we value this segment, we just don't value Jen and Jo. We got odds and bookends with Donnie Brasco, whom we do value.
Yes, Donnie's here, he's over there getting ready and riving to moving.
Yeah.
It's a new language I'm making up, you see.
Really?
Yeah, it is a new language. It's going to be the new Sydney vertigo.
Jargon, okay. Well, next time you want to make up a language, just tell us ahead of time so we can get an interpreter here so the viewers at home can understand. We've got Doing It with Dave.
Yeah, we do.
Of course, me and Dave, you don't get much better than that. Crowd's going crazy here. Settle down.
Yeah,
Bit of quiet in the studio. Bit of quiet in the studio, please. Come on, settle down. Give me security. Row number 2. This guy's getting a bit, settle him down.
Careful. Yeah, I was going to say, watch out for that one.
Yeah, that guy's a bit weird. He's been following me around earlier on. Did you notice?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But, so, it was lucky we got security here anyway.
Yeah.
But,
I'm security. Did you know that?
You are security.
I am the security.
Really?
Yes, I am.
That's fascinating, isn't it?
Yes. Being a member of the National Tai Chi and Pakwa Association, as I am.
Oh, you're not?
Thank you. I am. Didn't you know?
No, I didn't.
Well, now you do.
Yeah, you look pretty well. Well, yeah. I'm worried. We got an employment segment.
We do have an employment, and someone's coming in for that or something, isn't there?
Yeah, someone's already in here for that.
Yeah? Tell me about them.
Well, that's what the interview's going to be all about. I'm going to find out all about them in the interview. You're doing your dance segment on tonight's show.
Yeah, yes, I am. And as I said before, someone's got to come up with a name. I've got lots of things to talk about, and I'm backing up all my, all that stuff about how I said, Australians are going so well overseas at the moment and they're not recognised, so I'm going to recognise them.
I heard that you hadn't told everyone that you're actually in the bodies.
Oh, look at this terrible cough.
Oh, watch that Tai Chi movement there. You just crippled me for life. What did you hit? You really know the spots to hit, don't you? Oh, jeez.
Well, maybe I might, just see how it goes. Yeah. I love your earring. It's great. Did you ever?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, anyway.
Lightning, baby.
Lightning, it is.
The flash.
Yes. Is that's like there's a whole lot of things.
There's other stuff, but that's really the only stuff worth mentioning. Except we did mention Sexpression, which really isn't worth mentioning. But
Yeah, we did mention that. And all
the Sexpression women are turning a bit ugly in the studio here tonight. They're getting a bit
they've sent us one
rough
of these.
and tough. Good thing that you're a Tai Chi expert.
Yes. They sent
Otherwise
us
I'll be
one of
worried.
these, and I'm sure that they're going to tell us all about what they are. Yeah? Yes.
We'll be looking forward to that. All right then. Well, I think.
Also, we were gonna.
What do you want to say, Tash?
What we are going to talk about that fellow that passed that was with CTV.
Yes, we are. Ron Jones.
No longer with us.
That's right. We got a little tribute to Ron Jones, but that's coming up later on. I thought to reiterate, the phone number here is 96982968. And yeah, we encourage people to get involved. But anyway, throw now to Heather with Kevin.
Hi, welcome to Cabin for another week, and guess what's happening this week? Well, I'll make it short. It's basically the Murphy brothers, and they're just sort of waiting. They've been warming up for quite a while, and I think we should just flick straight to them, just about. Yeah. Are we ready to flick to the Murphy brothers? Woo! Yeah! Woo!
I hate to chastise to their head, but it's the brothers Murphy, mate.
It's a slight technicality. Or Bros for short.
Bros for short. Yeah, well, when will we be
Our
famous?
voices are broken now, so.
Here's a song called Smart Casual. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Every second day.
A 3-chord song seems the only way. A smell that is a roses.
And how could you take
The precious words from my mouth.
this guitar?
Just to change from suits to smart casual. On my typewriter. On my typewriter. On my typewriter. On my typewriter.
Dumb Irish
I've never been the victim of
decadence and cheap defeat.
Payment's just the point.
Yeah, payment's just the point. Gainfully employed only means jack shit when a four-chord song can pay the rent.
Change from cheaper suits to smart casual. I never wanted to be anything
Smart
else.
casual.
I never wanted to wear anything
Smart
else.
casual.
I never wanted to be anything
Smart
else.
casual.
I never wanted to wear anything
Smart
else.
casual.
I never wanted to be anything
Smart
else.
casual.
I never wanted to wear anything else.
I never wanted to wear anything else. I never wanted to wear anything else. I never wanted to be on my typewriter homogenica. on my typewriter, homogenica. On my typewriter, homogenica. On my typewriter, homogenica. On my typewriter, on my typewriter, on my typewriter, on my typewriter. I'll sing the songs that you hum. I'll sing the tunes to chew gum. I'll sing the songs to chew gum. I'll sing the tunes to chew gum. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
We're going to have to give him another song. 1, 2.
Darling, don't stand so near the stage. You don't want to play the actor's game and walk on certain boards with lights that steal the soul from home. Never heard you talk like this. Married with the world's tight fit, bound with ropes of shame, and men who bear no last name. Anytime you left home and said goodbye, the sins and sport leave this house. You play with pride. Your clothes look good around your feet. Lovers wear you way too easily. All who care have let the grass grow while the blood boils away. Little bird on cracking painted windowsill, dressing wounded now, bone will heal, washing threats from hands that only they can ever really allow to drift away. Anytime you left home and said goodbye, the sins and sport leave this house. You play with pride. Anytime you came home with open arms to hope, lead your own way in the door. You play with Anytime you left home and said goodbye, the sins and sport leave you came home with open arms to hope. Lead your own way in the door. You play with pride. The sins and sport leave this house.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't smoke.
All right. That was fantastic. Those guys were great. Brothers Murphy, the band again. Another round of applause, please. Thank you. Yay. Okay, you're watching CTV1. We're WCYR, and you will find us on Channel 31, but I guess you already know that because you're watching. Okay, we have a great T-shirt to give away here. I'm going to hold that up. If you like this T-shirt and you want to win this T-shirt, you have to stay tuned because we're going to give you contact details later on. You don't know the phone number yet, and if you do, forget it because we don't want you to call in now. Call in later to win this T-shirt. And yeah, stay tuned because we've got lots of things to come up. We've got Sexpression next with Jo and Jen. And yeah, just stay tuned if you want to be entertained. Sexpression with Jo and Jen. Thanks, guys. Woo!
Hello, how are you going? Welcome to Sexpression with Jen and
Jo?
from Family Planning Youth Team.
Yeah, we're from the youth team at Family Planning, and we do sexuality education for young people as well as training adults and teachers and doctors and nurses. So I'd like to say to all those people out there that thank you very much, Lewis, for your very kind and gracious introduction to Sexpression. I actually think it's a very, very worthwhile segment because it's about helping young people around issues to do with sexuality.
And so that they can help themselves out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, and what are we talking about tonight, Jo?
Well, okay, last year, when we go out and do education sessions and work with young people, what we do is we give them cards to do with family planning clinics, okay? And at the end of sessions, we're finding that more and more cards were being left on the floor behind an education session. And I guess at that point, the youth team thought, this is no good. We want something that the young people can hang on to. And I guess the reason why they didn't think that they could or that they wouldn't hold on to the family planning card was that not many people know about family planning. And if you're talking about young people, well, maybe they're not thinking they want to plan a family right now. So we thought we would give them a card that not only had family planning clinics on it, that also had all different youth health services and information lines that they could talk to someone if they needed some help. So what we did was we set aside some money. We got a fantastic student from Loftus TAFE called Claire Fitz, and she came and yay Claire!
Thanks, Claire.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
She came and worked for the youth team, did a placement for the youth team, and spent a lot of time finding out the information for this card. And what that meant was that she rang every service on that card and made sure that they were going to be youth friendly and that they were the most appropriate service to be the first port of call, contact for young people.
Yeah, because it's really important, like when you say youth friendly, what does that kind of mean? But young people, just like anyone, deserve to be treated with respect and
Dignity?
Confidentiality, that what's said there stays there, and that mum and dad and friends and everyone and the school and the neighbourhood doesn't have to know about what you're doing.
And it's okay to tell all those people, but only if the young person says, yes, I'd like to tell these people. Okay, yeah.
So, welcome to the CTV launch of the Young Person's Referral Card.
Woohoo!
Yay! Have we got...
This is our rather large visual that was put together quite kindly from Charlie at Family Planning did this for us, so it was a little bit bigger for you to see. So when we focus test, or what we did was we tried to run some competitions for the card to get some young people to do the artwork for it.
Yeah.
And that kind of didn't work because for for all sorts of reasons because other people had to organise and it didn't happen. So what we did was we got 4 designs made by Avant Cards, which are the same people that do all of the free postcards in cafes and stuff like that.
Yay.
They gave us 4 different designs and we took it out there to different young people in all different places, including schools, youth centres. We went to the settlement in Redfern, which is a youth service for Indigenous kids.
Yeah, went to Trackside Youth Health Service out at Campbelltown. Talked to all the kids out there. Thanks heaps for the radio group and to Mudge for organising that, and to Ange.
And the Warehouse, which is Family Planning's youth-specific clinic or centre, now that it's called a centre, out at Penrith, okay?
Canterbury Girls and...
Newtown Performing
yay.
School of Arts.
Yeah, and something else that...
Performing Arts School. Performing Arts High School?
Yay.
High School of the Performing Arts.
High School of the Performing Arts. Thank you, audience.
Thank you.
They're alive and well tonight.
And another reason that the card sort of happened was because young people need information that's easy to carry around.
Yep.
That is in language that's the language that young people use.
Yep.
And that looks kind of groovy. So this, you can see that it would fit really easily into your wallet or your purse or your pocket. You can carry it around with you, and looking at the front, you can't quite tell what it is that it's got on the inside, but it looks kind of funky. So yeah, that's some more things that we were thinking about when we designed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of services are there in there, Jen?
There's a whole heap. The services are all listed with their phone numbers, so that they're really easy to contact any time of the day or night, some of them too. There's family planning centres, which are at... Shall I read them out?
Yep.
Oh, Ashfield, that's where we come from. Chatswood, Hurstville, Fairfield, Penrith, Wollongong and Newcastle.
Yep.
There's also youth health centres, which are set up specifically for young people. And they're really cool, as well as family planning, that you don't need a Medicare card to go there, and they're free. So, yeah, young people can go there and get looked after really well.
So you can go and get your own Medicare card when you are 16, but it might not be a bad idea to talk it over with your folks, because what might happen is that Medicare might then take you off your parents' card and send a new one to your parents. So they might say, hey, why are you not on our card anymore? And it might be a good idea to just say, you know, I'm 16 and I have the right to take responsibility for my own health. Yep.
Yeah, and there's something called the Law of the Mature Minor.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk about that, Jo?
Yeah, the Law of the Mature Minor is really important for young people to know about, because even though the age of consent for sex is 16 for heterosexual young people, and unfortunately it is unequal for homosexual men, however lesbians don't have a rating because Queen Victoria didn't think that they could have sex, so there was no law made. I'm confused. Anyway, I'm sure I've seen a book about lesbian sex somewhere.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, so basically, if you are under 16 and you need some kind of sexual health info or a service, maybe getting the emergency pill, which is a type of contraception that can be used 72 hours after unprotected sex. If you are not 16, don't freak out and not go and see somebody, because there's this law of the mature minor, and basically what that means is that if you understand the treatment that the doctor or the nurse is describing to you, and you understand the ramifications, and you make an informed decision to go ahead with a medical procedure, then you by law are allowed to have that. Okay, even though some doctors get a bit funny about sort of doing stuff for young people under the age of 16 without parental consent, there is a law that says, hey, you're entitled to have anonymous, maybe not so with a doctor because you do have to give them your name, but certainly confidential and respectful service.
Equal access to information and service, yeah, which is really important. Some of the other services that are on there.
What else have we got?
Yeah, sexual health centres if you want to go and get any specific STD or HIV checks or any advice and that kind of thing.
Yep.
There's services for young Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, for young gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender people.
Yep, there's counselling lines there, so you can call someone and just have a chat if you're maybe thinking
everything's a bit too big, or you're flipping out, you want someone
confused.
to talk to.
You know, sometimes it's easy to get confused, and if you just want to
Yeah.
put a bit of perspective on that, then call a counsellor, talk to them. You don't have to tell them who you are or where you're from, but they might help you out with a few ideas of how to feel a little bit better about yourself. What else have we got, Jen?
Disability services, young people with a disability also need someone to talk to sometimes, because a lot of people think that if we're different abled that we're not sexual, but that's kind of not true. Everyone's sexual, everyone's got different feelings and things that they want to be able to do. So yeah, give one of the disability services a call.
There is also information for alcohol and other drugs, so you can ring up and get some information. So don't take things, don't jump into experimental drugs blindly. If you are going to have a go, that's your choice, but make sure that you have an idea about what you're doing, okay, because you might find yourself in a little bit of strife. What else have we got?
Legal number, if you need just a little bit of legal advice. Yep, there's a number for that. And yeah, just a couple of 24-hour numbers that you can get to if you want someone to chat to.
Yeah. And do you know what I like about this card though?
What?
Is that under each of the headings, it's got really nice affirming little blurbs, which I hear you had a little bit to do with, Jen. But let me just read one of them, which I think is particularly beautiful. It actually comes under gay, lesbian, bisexual and transgender, okay? And it says you have a right to acceptance and non-harassment, okay? That is your basic human right, that people don't hassle you. And it also says that you have that right, whoever you are and whoever you love, okay? So that's the key thing, is it's about looking after yourself, because nobody really has the right to tell you who you are or who you should be. Okay, what else have we got here? Oh, I like the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Services one as well, because Jen actually hunted around to get the right kind of language here. And it says there's a mob out there to help all our brothers and sisters. So great little affirming messages through this card. I love it. I'm stoked. We got 20,000 printed.
Proud. We're really
They're
proud
free,
of them.
so if you want to give us a call at Family Planning and ask us to send some out to you, then we will do that. So ask for Jo or Jen on the youth team, and turn it round.
Oh. Is that right?
Go that way. Confusion. So yeah, give us a call and we're happy to send some out. Maybe you'd like to get some sent out to your school. And I guess that's the other reason why we put together this card, was that young people aren't always going to go and ask for help from someone else. So we tried to get as many services and as much information on this card to make sure that if there is a young person in need of sort of support, they don't have to freak out about going to see a school counsellor, although that's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. But if they are sort of a bit shy to go and talk to someone, then you can pretty much access any kind of service on this card as you wish.
And it's really good to tell all your mates about too. Even if you think that at the moment you might not be needing it, later on you might, or some of your friends might as well. So yeah.
Cool. Okay. What about pregnancy stuff?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, it was a
Where
little
can you
bit.
get it?
Yeah, it was a little bit controversial to put pregnancy choices on there. We really wanted to list all sorts of choices, like I guess termination, which is a choice and it's a woman's right. Talk to your partner if you're in that position. I think it's important that both of you make that decision. We also wanted to put in fostering and adoption services, because that's an option as well. And we wanted to put in pregnancy support. Because we are trying to distribute these throughout the Department of School Education and Training premises, we actually had to kind of compromise. But you can still get all the information. And probably if you are stuck and you're not sure which number to call on this card, contact Ashfield Family Planning, the telephone nurse, which, I don't know if we're going to see it. It's the second number down there. Okay, it's 9716 6099, and if you ring and ask to talk to the telephone nurse 5 days a week, it's a cost of a phone call. And
you've got a nurse online to give you any sort of information that you need straight away. It's not time limited, so you can ask her whatever you want.
They also do referrals, so maybe if they can't help you with the information, they can tell you the place in which to get that information, which is really important. Okay.
There's also something, if you need somewhere to crash for the night, that's something else that's not on the card. We had to leave some stuff out, unfortunately, because of space. If you need...
There are 45 services on this card, so that's pretty huge for something that is so little and so beautiful.
Yeah, so yeah, if you need somewhere to crash, probably call either telephone nurse or your youth health centre.
Yep.
They'll be able to help you out. Or 2010.
For young gay and
For
lesbian.
young gay and lesbian, bisexual, transgender youth, they'll be able to help you out as well.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
Oh, not working tonight, I tell you what.
Okay, so we launched this card on the Saturday of Youth Week. And I believe, Jen, you took it out west. Where did you go?
Yeah, I went to the Warrington Mad Day Out, which was a big band and outside graffiti day, lots of services. Handed it round to a couple of hundred young people.
Cool.
Yeah, you've been out as well?
Yeah, I actually hooked into the official Youth Week launch, and I got to speak at the Channel 10 and Department of Education launch in Martin Place, so I gave out a couple of hundred cards there. It was great to see everyone. I was trying to talk Adam Spencer into talking about the card, but he actually told me to get up on stage and do it myself. So I did, but thanks Adam anyway. We're gonna track you down on Triple J and get you to talk about the Youth Info card.
Okay, so yeah, once again, Youth Info card, give us a call at Ashfield 9716 6099 if you want to get a hold of it, or go to your local youth health centre.
Cool. Thanks a lot. We'll see you in a fortnight. Yeah. Ciao.
Thank you very much. So now we're going to talk about something unfortunate that happened this week. A member of CTV1 who's been a very, how would you put it, Zara? This is Zara, the producer of the youth show. Very always there when something needed doing. Ron Jones, I speak about.
He was Ronald Jones, member of CTV for approximately 8 to 9 years. Very, very active member, had participated in anything to take place, anything to do with CTV1, he was always there. He was always the first there, always the last to leave, and, you know, always willing to help out and lend a hand. He helped start this program 8 years ago in June, in the early days when we had adults hanging around.
So big commitment, I mean, and it's a non-profit organisation obviously, so
that's it. I mean,
all this work was done free.
All voluntary.
And voluntarily, and yeah, unfortunately he's passed away, as you may have guessed from what we were saying.
Very bad news for CTV1. I mean, terrible of course, but he was an extremely active member of the Saturday night program. Joys around the world on a Saturday night. You may have seen that. It screens on community television.
He was on the management committee, wasn't he?
He was on the management committee for a time there. He participated in our operations committee meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, really involved. But
so basically we thought we'd just take a bit of time to pay tribute to someone that did so much and without whom we wouldn't be here today putting on a show. Right. And so you've compiled a video?
Yes, just quickly we put together just a few shots of some stills photos of Ron. He was behind the scenes, so again, it was quite difficult to try and find footage of him doing something. Although I did find from the very first pilot show of the youth program, him singing with Doug and Phil Rasmussen a theme song for the youth show, which is, his classic line is, well, at least I was better than you guys. It's not screening in this section of the video. That might be included in some other compilations that possibly will be screened on the Saturday night program. But these are just some stills photos of Ron participating and hanging out with the CTV people at functions, with Gia Carides at our balls.
So how long does it go for?
All sorts of things. It's only a couple of minutes. Spend some time and
we'll be back after
we'll be back
the video,
after that.
Basically. Yeah.
And yeah, thanks to Ron. with Ron Jones and some classic moments of him at CTV1. He will be sadly missed by many, many people here, and I think, I think everyone that has been, involved with CTV1 at some stage has been involved with Ron, because he's worked on every single show. He's always been at all the balls. He did all the catering for our AGMs, everything, you name it. And it was disappointing. We're actually in the middle of a studio facelift at the moment, and I remember 5 years ago Ron actually did the renovations in the makeup area, which is now converted back to our kitchen. And that was the last program that he didn't actually get to attend, was, the day that we'd finished that, so that he could see, CTV continuing to move forward. And I think he would have been pretty happy with what we've done, and of course what we'll continue to do.
For sure, yeah. A momentous contribution from someone.
Absolutely.
Completely, without looking for reimbursement, financial reimbursement.
That's right, totally off his own back. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we'd just like to say, thank you to Ron, and everyone here will miss you. Lewis.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure, we'll miss you. And we'll throw it now to Cavan with Heather. Over to Heather.
Hello, welcome to the second half of Cavan. Now, have we got the brothers Murphy or the Murphy brothers here?
The brothers
Let me
Murphy.
get it right.
The
All right, okay, I know. And so, you guys played at Goldman's last night. How did that go?
Great.
Yeah?
Did you think it went great, Jasmine?
It was great.
Yeah?
It was great. It's a really big room.
Yeah.
It's unusual playing through such a humongous PA.
Yeah. So which brother have I got here?
Jared.
And which brother?
Danny.
Danny, good. And did you agree to wear brown tonight, or?
No, we're usually very uncoordinated when it comes to dress. Last night Jared wore a suit similar. He has lots of them. He inherited them from an uncle, and they actually fit him.
Right.
And and I was wearing a t-shirt because he doesn't let me know what he's wearing. So
I always like to look sharper.
Yeah.
And more on the game rather than.
So what's it like just doing the brothers routine? Do you fight a lot?
Oh yeah, we used to fight heaps, but now
older and wiser.
I mean, we deal with each other. We've been best mates for all our life, and we share the same friends. So
right, okay.
But we've gone for periods of that sort of brotherly.
So you lend him a couple
thing.
every now and again?
A couple of
friends.
I lend him a couple of friends.
Yeah, you lend him a couple.
Sure.
And he lends you a couple, or?
Yeah, well, I don't know what in what context you're talking about there.
Well, you said you share friends. So.
We ain't youth program.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's we've never played together until the middle of last year. So, and we realised after about 3 months, hey, we aren't killing each other, because every time before that when we try and have some sort of rehearsal, we'd end up shouting at each other about how each other's songs should sound, and. So it was just, we decided, and this only came about because our band sort of fell into times where they didn't want to do anything, so.
And SMLXL was very sad last year about your drummer.
That was a tragic turn.
It was last year?
Yeah, it changed a lot. Christmas.
Just Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas gone.
Yeah,
he was
sad.
killed in the hit and run. Poor Mick Bowick, and hello to Mick's family and all that sort of thing. Yeah, it really changed everything for me.
Right, so
because we were really focused on a particular sound that was very much based around Mick, and because he was a production whiz and percussionist extraordinaire, could do everything and whatever.
An insane musician, full stop.
Yeah, and so his insight into my songs contributed, immensely to it, and was creating a particular sound that we were having, and we were nurturing it. We were really conscious of it, and then Mick dying to me was a real sort of, what do I do with where I was going now, what happens now,
Yeah.
But the positive, I'm a very strong believer in, out of tragically negative things that happen, there's equally powerful positives that come out of it. And
so
I
you've
think
turned it around by playing together as
absolutely,
brothers,
and that
Murphy?
is to me the obvious positive, is that now Dan and I have just clicked with each other.
And your harmonies are lovely.
Yeah, well, it's funny because we went
Yeah.
like this from high school. We were in completely different minds musically. We went on this massive journey individually musically. Dan was going the Rolling Stones rock, and I was going the Beatles sort of pop, and that was and as we've hit our mid-20s and plus, we've merged really nicely with our styles.
Right. So what sort of stuff are you listening to these days? Maybe Dan.
Yeah, I think he
listens to lots and lots and lots of things. Well, you know, I really like Girling's new record, and I really like nice T-shirt, Don.
That's our floor manager slash odds and bookends man slash everything man.
Nice to do your job.
Oh, there's a bit of and I want it back. But in terms of influencing what we're playing, probably guys like Elliott Smith and you know, Jeff Buckley and Shudder to Think, and you know, but I mean, I don't know. We seem to have the classic sort of pop thing happening anyway, you know, and. You know, Radiohead. I mean, it's hard to ignore certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, all the standout, you know, really quality singing, songwriting, musicianship. I mean, it really, stylistically, really doesn't matter that much today. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, myself. I mean, prior to knowing Mick Barwick, I didn't really get into technology music in any sort of way, and now I love it. You know.
So what sort of things, like when you say technology music, what sort of?
Well,
things?
the combinations of technology within pop music more than anything else, like the Catatonia sort of things, or in a downplayed way than what Ben Lee does, but I mean more full-on things. I mean, like Radiohead's album. I mean, they had, you know, even the Verve dabbled in a bit of technology within it and stuff. So.
I'm holding this magazine for a reason, and this is a Revolver magazine. That's because you're involved with it, Dan. How does that influence your sort of music career, do you think?
I get to meet interesting people.
You get to meet lots of interesting people.
And get to ask them for shows if they happen to be at a particular level that I'm operating on. But I mean, apart from that, not really at all. I mean, when you're working...
Does it restrict your time, though? Like,
of course it does, mate. I'd love I'd love to be rehearsing 8 hours a day and making loads of music and sitting on a fat record company event or whatever. I mean, how
did you know I was going to feature Blue Bottle Kiss tonight? Like, I'm going to feature Blue Bottle Kiss a little bit later on.
Oh, Heather, we've always had this kismet, you know.
Yeah.
You know, this hidden link.
Oh, no, yeah. It's well done. And like, did you wrap them in plastic yourself?
Yeah, sure did. I was standing about here when that photo was taken.
Very cute boys, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, splendid. Yeah. I think Ben Fletcher here's just got the "I just came" look on his face. Oh, can I say that? Sorry. I've just had a very fabulous time look on his face.
Okay.
But they all look
you're funny,
pretty schmick.
They do look pretty schmick. Yeah. What do you think, Jared?
Oh, well, I actually really... I was in the room when Adam and Danny were conceiving the idea, and I really liked them getting them naked and wrapping it. That's what Adam really wanted to do.
Well, that was the plan, but unfortunately...
I spoke to both Jamie and Ben about it, and they were not for it.
They were not happy about that decision, so they went for the English schoolboy day at the beach with very blue water.
I think they look cute anyway. Anyway, not only are they cute, these guys can really play music too. But back to Brothers Murphy, where...
Yeah, we tried out for that band, and they didn't want us, so...
Where are they playing next?
Our next show is, we only have one really planned. We've had a very busy week, so our next one is at the Excelsior Hotel in Surrey Hills, Acoustica, night with Matthew Delahunty from Tall Tales Are True is on that bill as well.
Wow,
he's really good on his
What date is
It's
that?
Sunday, this Sunday, which is the 8th or the 9th? 9th of May.
Sunday, yeah. So get along and see that. Okay, what do we got up next? Surprise, I think. Well, they're coming.
See you soon, 31ers.
Woo! Thank you for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
There's a TV up there.
Thank you, Heather, and thank you, the Brothers Murphy. I'm sitting here now with my fabulous companion, this beautiful WCYR T-shirt that you can win. We didn't give you details before. I'm about to do that right now. If you want more information on the show, our organisation, WCYR, doing training down here with us, if you want to come in and sort of see what we're all about, and yeah, kind of join in the fun, because we do have lots of fun on the show. You can go on the net and check our website. It's at www.aussimal, or Aussimal, it's aussimal.com.au/CTV1. I'll repeat that a little bit later for you in case you didn't get it. Or you can email us direct on wcyr@aussimal, same as before, .com.au. That's just if you sort of want to know a little bit more about the show, sort of want to know what we do down here, come and join in, do some training, and win the T-shirt. Now, if you want to win the T-shirt, you have to phone us now on 96982968. One of our lovely people in the booth will answer your call, and you may be able to win my companion. Of course, then I'm going to be really lonely, but that doesn't matter. Website again, www.aussiemail.com.au/CTV1 //CTV1. Email wcyr@aussiemall.com.au if you want to find out more about the show. We've got lots more coming up. We've got Doing It with Dave. We've got a new Club After Dark show with me and Jay. We've got Odds and Bookends with Don, Employment, and lots more. But right now we have got the dance segment, As Yet Unnamed, with Natasha. Yay! Woo!
Hi there, everybody. I'm back again, and I went along, yes, once again, to see the second week of Bodies on Wednesday night, and it was very cool. While I was there, I found this amazing little pamphlet. Now, it is called, I'll just tell you first, the Ichiro Harada Dance Group. Now, this young man over here, I'll just pop him there for a minute. He is, he's been all over the world, basically, in Japan and Boston and places like that. He's formed a little dance group in Sydney with these 4 people here. I mean, I know it's hard to see, but if you get a pamphlet, which is a good idea, you'll be able to see. Looks like a very interesting conceptual dance group. There are some very good dancers dancing with him in Sydney at the, where is it, the Japan, there's a little like festival thing happening for here we go, Japan, at the Japan Cultural Centre Gallery. Now, this fellow here also performed last year at Bodies and got a foot in the door by doing so, and he had actually quite a topical thing that he was dancing about. He danced about for a few minutes and spoke. There was no music. It was just him talking as he was dancing, which is a very hard thing to do. And it and he was actually giving our young friend Pauline Hanson a bit of a serve because he was a little upset about a few things that she'd said about blah 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 political stuff and in the community where he came from. So he just said a few words and did a little dance. It was amazing. It was really quite powerful, which was good. And on to my next little thing. I'll pop that there. This time I got a program for Bodies, and we are into the second week, which is the classical section, new ballet. And if you get down there Saturday night at 8 o'clock or Sunday 5 p.m, you can go and see that. Or the week after is youth, and then the week after is contemporary week 2. Now, there's a few famous choreographers happening next week, but it is a youth one, and as I stress, it would be very good to go and see, as I said last time, so that you can see that you can do this too, not just the big professional doody-woodies of the thing. Anyway, I also said that I'll bring some evidence and back up my stories about how the Australians have been just going so well in overseas in competitions, and these are ballet competitions. But I was very surprised to read this girl here. We've got all these. I've got so many pictures. I'll have to apologise. This girl up here, this young girl. She's like, there's the gold medalist, silver medalist, and bronze medalist from Australia. Yay! Yes, thank you. Worldwide competitions, and 2 silver medalists, 2 bronze medalists from Australia, and the gold medalist. I'll just show her once again because I think this one here, she's just fantastic. Like she's only young. She's only like 17, you know, and that's still, you know, youth, you know, and yeah, crazy. I think it's really good, and she's, what can I say? You know, you win money, you win you get offered places in famous schools all around the world. Now, I was also talking to the one of the teachers that used to teach this school the other night, and he sent a few of his students over to, there was another one over here, I'll just show you. She's absolutely gorgeous. This young lady down here, down the bottom, she tried out for 3 very famous ballet schools overseas, got into all of them, right, all of them, which is just, it just doesn't happen, it's inconceivable, right? And she got into all of them, and she chose a ballet school in Houston. It's a very big thing to be able to do that, right? And so I just thought I'd tell you that. And last but not least, I found out that the Olympic ceremony, the opening ceremony and the closing ceremony is going to be choreographed by our own, very own, over here, David Atkins. Used to be an old teacher of mine, lovely fellow, and yes, he's choreographing the Olympic ceremony before and after. That's all I've got to say, except for the fact that I have still some tickets to go and see Bodies. I've nagged the director, and he's given me a couple of more free tickets, so you really should ring up, get the information off Lewis, and he'll tell you all about it. You have to ring up, and this week's, what you have to do is help me think of a name for my segment, because I've been trying so long to think of something and I can't. So ring up, tell me what you think, and then I'll give you a ticket to Bodies. Go and see it. It's $20 worth. Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Tash. Yes, Dave, what do you reckon?
I reckon you should call your segment Second Position.
Second Position.
How about that?
I think we might have just won ourselves some tickets to Bodies, Dave.
I think that's a pretty good name. You can tell that my sister used to do a little ballet.
Sure, that was you in the tutu, wasn't it? That wasn't your sister. Alright, Dave, well, let's get down to what we're here for. We're here to intro a tape. We had Arena come in, a Foxtel studio, bit of competition. But hey, that's alright.
They were here a couple of weeks ago. It was quite exciting, a bit of an event for CTV1. Maybe we could go and interview them one day.
I think we probably should, yeah, and just sort of look at what they're doing and see how they compare to us.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, they came in, they looked around, they turned their noses up. No, they didn't turn their noses up, but they basically filmed a bit of stuff, and we thought we'd show it to you.
Yeah, so because the likelihood of you really being that interested in Foxtel is pretty slim, so you'd probably only ever see like this little portion that we've got for you right now.
Well, that's right. Our viewing audience being as big as it is as compared to Foxtel, there's really no competition. Exactly. So we thought we'd help the little guys out. You know, it doesn't hurt to help them out, you know, throw it on CTV, you know, get some publicity.
Give them a break. That's the thing.
Let's throw it now to the tape. What do you reckon, Dave?
Okay.
Yeah, go to tape.
Yes, it's karaoke on Briz 31.
Hola, and welcome to Trash TV.
I don't know how he's going to be taken seriously, you or me. I'm a bloke in makeup and you're a wanker with a balaclava on your head.
Community television. Those shows you stumble across when you're having a channel surfing session. They've been there since 1994, but have you really watched it?
Well, here we are outside of RMI TV, where 2 unknown wannabes are protesting about the conditions under which they have to make a variety show that nobody seems to like to watch.
However, more and more people are tuning in to Channel 31, where you'll find your community TV station in most capital cities. Independent market research shows a growing audience emerging. Briz 31 attracts an audience comparable to SBS.
As we're operating without any government funding, we have no choice but to be popular, because all of our income comes through commercial sponsorship. And the truth is that nobody will watch the channel or become a sponsor just because they think it's a neat idea. We need to entertain people, to build an audience and to keep that audience.
Australia's most successful station has been Channel 31 in Melbourne, which attracts over 1.5 million viewers a week. Community TV is plagued by a lack of funding. However, a recent decision by the West Australian Government to fund Channel 31 Perth has been encouraging.
It represents a first-time collaboration between state governments, tertiary institutions and local community groups. And it's a win-win-win situation, if you like.
Community TV is run by the community for the community. It's all voluntary and there's a diverse range of local content.
We're happy to be in Richmond. It is a very, very special place.
Minority groups get a media voice.
There's a certain myth that exists in the gay male community about the rectal G-spot.
Anyone can have a go. Even a speech impediment is no object.
And thanks again to all our sponsors and supporters and our audience this evening.
And the networks are watching.
We have seen our ideas turn up in the mainstream, and we have been referenced by the mainstream. But, you know, share and share alike.
The first community TV station in Australia was CTV1 Sydney, which started in 1987. It's broadcast from the basement of a high-rise housing commission estate in Redfern to its 3,000 tenants.
Standing by, on air in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Zara Williams is the administrator of the studio, board member and producer-director of a live youth program she started 6 years ago at the age of 16. It goes to air every Friday night and is then replayed on Channel 31.
We've got 9 segments on tonight, guys, as long as everybody turns up as they said they were going to.
For some reason, because it's voluntary, people also don't think they have to call if they're not coming in. And so you can really be, you know, quite left in the lurch. Sometimes we've had some programs that, you know, have had one person in the control room to do everything. And one camera operator / floor manager / presenter. And I mean, it can be frustrating, but at the same time, that's what we're here for. We're giving people that opportunity, and if they're taking it, then that's excellent.
Without funding, the switch to digital TV in the next few years could herald the end of community television. But that hasn't dampened the spirits of thousands of enthusiastic people, beavering away in basements, lounge rooms and tin sheds, churning out hours of off-the-wall TV. Some of them even become famous.
Hello world and welcome.
Well, some of them even become famous, Dave.
I don't like the idea of beavering around in the basement. We're more fossicking.
You reckon? Yeah. You don't think we're splitting hairs there?
No,
argument.
It's a definite fossick. But the thing that I'm just like so disillusioned about is like in Melbourne, right? That they're getting about 1.5 million viewers. Was it? And we're only
rivaling SBS.
We're only pulling in like less than that. And
yeah.
But we've got more people in Sydney, so we need to have. I reckon I did my sums while we're in the break.
Right.
While all of you are at home watching that piece, and I worked out just simple addition that we need. You know, we should have this doing a wee bit better.
Well, if every one of our viewers just told one other person,
yeah,
I think we'd be rivaling 9.
Yeah, we would. But yeah, like that's the thing. Like we've got this wonderful station that's like so accessible, and all you need to do is kind of donate a little bit of cash, and yeah, if you're like a big company, and then or if you're a person, just donate a little bit of time, and it's simple as that. And we can kind of, you know, take on the world, and like that kind of digital TV kind of notion. Well, I don't know about that, and like we have to kind of make sure that we've got the power and the support to be around shortly, be around for a while. So ring up and get involved and support the community stations. Give us some ideas.
Give us some new clothes. Sorry.
Yeah, Don's saying we have to move to the going out stuff.
Well, is he now?
Yeah.
Well, since when do we listen to Don? So we're here with CTV. We make our own rules. That's the beauty of community television. If people jump on the bandwagon right now in Sydney, we're a bit behind Melbourne. Perfect opportunity to walk in, say, hey, look, give us a job.
We're not behind. We're more like the rabbit in the hare, you see. Is it the rabbit in the hare?
It is.
Rabbit. Tortoise in the hare. I'm getting my fairy tales mixed up. Was that a fairy tale or a fable? But yeah, so maybe we're just like Melbourne will rest on their laurels and we'll just like skid on past.
Oh, I've got no doubt of that. But what we do need is community support and people to get involved. And yeah, I mean, there's no limits to what we can do here in Sydney. That's a given. I mean, look, Nick Testoni didn't come from Melbourne, did he?
No, he came from Wagga.
Summer Bay, Wagga.
Have you heard that thing about Wagga? Like, how come people from people from Wagga can call Wagga Wagga Wagga, but people from how come then if you from Woy Woy you can't call Woy Woy Woy. Something about Woy Woy and Wagga anyway. Work out a little joke.
That's interesting, Dave. I think we'll leave you to contemplate that whole interesting thing that you mentioned there, Dave. Yeah. Thanks for the input. But I think we'll throw now to Rona and Jay. Did you see Jay on that little tape?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a star. So let's throw now to Rona and Jay.
Okay, first of all, I just want to tell Dave's joke for him really quickly, just to sort of help me out. Why can't a person from Wagga Wagga, okay, a person from Wagga Wagga can't call Wagga Wagga Wagga, or they can call Wagga Wagga Wagga, but a person from Woy Woy can't call Woy Woy Woy. So whether you find it funny or not, you know, I think I prefer Dave's version anyway. But anyway, I'm Mona, not Rona.
Second correction of the link.
And this is Jay.
I'm Jay. You might remember me actually from last week if you've been watching the show regularly. We were promoting a show called Things That Come Out at Night, and unfortunately Bindi could not be here, but instead we've got Ramona.
Yay! Yay! Woo! Thanks for your support. Basically, what we do is, what we will be doing,
discuss the basic nocturnal Sydney vibe at the moment, the kind of parties that you can expect to be going out to, what are the good happening club nights that happen on a weekly basis.
Yeah, hopefully I'm going to be reviewing some of these parties. Hopefully I'll be able to get along to enough of them to sort of let you know which venues offer the best sort of sound, lighting, room, as in dance floor room, places to dance and or chill out areas and all that kind of stuff.
Which DJs are great to hear as well. We've got a couple of DJs that hopefully we'll be able to interview later on, just talking about the music styles that are going through the clubs at the moment.
Yeah, because the Sydney music scene is really sort of evolving. They're getting heaps and heaps.
Fast, yeah. It's kind of gone from a basic techno or house thing. It's gone from the big warehouse parties at the Horton and stuff. Yeah. And now we've got drum and bass. You've got
you've got a lot more sort of different, diverse kind of styles coming through. Like you've got your jungle, you've got your trance and your progressive house and your happy hard and your hardcore, and there's just
And I think the events and stuff cross over. Like they'll be at the same club sometimes, but sometimes there's certain clubs for certain types of events. But there's also a certain wardrobe for a certain type of club night as well, and a certain type of music, which is bizarre, but that's the way it is.
But we're going to be discussing all that kind of stuff, like what to wear when you go here or there, which is pretty cool to know, because you don't
essential to know. You don't want to get barred by the bouncers.
No, bouncers. We're going to be discussing the etiquette of some bouncers.
Which is pretty poor, I think, generally.
Yeah. But getting back to having different styles of music at different clubs or venues, we're just going to give you a bit of a rundown on what's coming up. DJ Hell is playing Astrofunk, and 2SER are bringing out a guy called DJ Hell. I don't know if you've heard of him.
You might have seen the flyers up around the city.
One of his more popular songs is My Definition of House, which was brought out a few years ago. He's an international DJ. At this actual party, there's going to be a couple of rooms with a few different types of music playing, mainly house and techno. It's on at Palladium, which is on Roslyn Street in King's Cross. And there's another few DJs that are going to be playing with him. There's Simon Caldwell, Abel El Toro, Biz E, Young Jace, and heaps of others. So you'll hear a bit of drum and bass there as well. A bit of club disco, tech house, and a bit of techno, a bit of trance. So there's a whole lot to hear there, and there's a couple of rooms. I'm not too sure about the venue though.
It depends. It's an alright place, but it's very small, and kind of, I can imagine for a big event they kind of try and pack all the crowds in, so you're kind of dancing on the dance floor like this, which is not really what you want to be doing ideally. Yeah. But I mean, the DJs sound great and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, apparently when Groove Rider was there it got pretty packed out and really, really hot, but I mean, if you're sort of up for a big night, you kind of got to expect that, and just make sure you drink heaps of water and whatever, get lots of fluid into you, and it should be good. I'm hoping to get along.
Overheat.
And I'm trying to con Jay into coming with me, and so if we do, we will
definitely be reviewing it.
Yeah, we'll let you know how that went.
Yeah, that's not this weekend, that's next weekend, next Saturday.
Yeah, and it's $35 plus booking fee. You can get tickets from Reach-In and Central and all your sort of city music stores and a few out west as well.
Do you know if he's going to be playing any other venues or?
No, I think I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's his only. He's down in Melbourne, Canberra, and yeah, I think Sydney only show.
That's one to look forward to.
Yeah,
unfortunately there's not a lot actually this season. It's kind of, we've gone into the big winter thing, and like people are staying home more. If they're going out, they'll go out to a restaurant or something other like that. There's a lot less, like the summer.
Winter,
summer you've just got those parties after parties after parties after parties, and now it's kind of like we're going to be scrabbling around a little bit.
Yeah.
Not to say that
there
nothing
is one
good is
on tomorrow night, Age of Love. Did you want to have a bit of a talk about?
Well, I mean, I think it's at the Student Prince Hotel, which is on Parramatta Road. It's a pub down there. It's actually one of the DJ's birthday parties.
Michael.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
Phoenix?
Michael Phoenix. Yeah,
I've never heard him
I had
play.
it written
I don't know
down.
what he's like
I
at
had it
all.
written down, but I don't have it now. Oh, Phoenix. Michael Phoenix.
Phoenix.
There's like 35 DJs playing, including Nervous, who's pretty
It's
cool.
only $20 too.
Yeah,
so that's
and
pretty...
if you buy the ticket from Central, at Central you get a free Age of Love CD with it, so it's a pretty good deal. $20 plus free CD.
Yeah.
Music that you'll hear is hard house, energy, trance, anthems and classics. So basically, there's going to be a bit of Oxford Street.
You reckon?
In there, I would say. Well,
no,
if they're
not on
playing,
Parramatta Road.
If they're playing energy, trance, anthems, come on, and classics.
I don't know. I think of anthems as like the kind of old rave generation and stuff.
See, I think of it as Oxford Street anthems, but I mean,
well,
we can
as the
agree
Oxford
disagree.
Street girl, I think she qualifies as.
Come on, I've sort of grown out of that phase right now.
Okay.
But anyway, what more have we got coming up tonight? There's a really cool DJ, Christian Smith. He started doing DJs in Germany when he was 17. He's been DJing since I think he's about 30 now, so he's been around. He's playing at Club 77 tonight, Tweakin'.
Which is excellent, actually. That's another one that gets pretty packed, but it's an excellent night out.
It's only 10:30. I'll probably be a bit later by then.
Might be 12:30 by now, but it's still worth going out, I'd say. So if you're at home wondering what to do, get your clothes on, have your sweets and head out.
Should be cool. Tribal funky, techno, house, $12 at the door. Stateside is also on tonight.
That's excellent
you like
too.
Stateside?
Yeah, really funky, kind of much more full body
Yeah,
dancing, not
groovy,
the kind of nothing tinny.
Nice, deep, groovy, funky house tunes, and that's
So check that one
$8.
out. The Underground is actually an excellent venue too. I can't remember a time of going to the Underground when it's been not that great. It's usually, there's generally a big crowd, generally up for it. It's really actually one of the more diverse clubs as well, I find. Like you've got the little, you've got each little, some clubs it's really sceney and everyone's checking each other out, blah, blah, what's everyone wearing. This is like, there's so many different types of people that everyone's just there to party and to have fun, and there's none of the attitude, I think, that you get at a lot of other clubs, particularly the Oxford Street clubs.
Okay,
So again,
we'll
I
move
would
away
know.
from that. Actually, speaking of Oxford Street clubs, we just want to say something. We're getting a lot of our information from 3D World, which is, hang on, I'm just going to show you. This is this week's 3D World.
It's out every Monday and highly recommended if you're planning on a night coming up in the next couple of weeks. They've got big rundowns.
Okay. Okay. Now, they have the essential guide. Blah blah blah. Now, a restaurant called Red Bull has basically just opened up the club. We're being told to.
And it's got
but I just want to read this little advert sort of thing out to you. Red Bull restaurant has officially opened its doors as a nightclub, blah, 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 blah. Official opening on the 24th of April saw nothing but class stroll through the doors.
As you could expect, I think, from a night called Vanity.
Vanity at the Red Bull is set to become one of Oxford Street's more exclusive venues. So
If that's your kind of scene,
if you're
go
a beautiful
for it.
person and you're into vanity, get down there.
This is the place for you.
Do you wanna
Otherwise...
Technophile, okay? Technophile is on at Trump's Tavern, which apparently is seedy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't been in it, but I think it's seedy, fairly seedy. I don't know.
I just have to read out this one little advert and then we'll be gone, okay? Technophile, bangin' techno epic trance experience. Journey to a selection of progressive bangin' hard house grooves building to thick, lush peaks of squelchy, acid, techno, and trance. If
No,
that
that
doesn't make you
sound
want to
good.
go or come, either one, then we don't know what will, but we're going to have to leave it there.
Unfortunately, we'll be back another week, but thank you for listening to us, and hope to see you again soon.
Okay, well, this is a segment we call Employment. I'm here with Dan. You may have seen him earlier on mixing it up on the guitar.
I thought I was in disguise. I'm wearing a cardigan, man.
Ah, almost fooled them. If I hadn't have opened my big mouth, you could have got away with it.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're talking to you about something else other than Brothers Murphy.
Correct.
We're talking about Revolver magazine.
Yes, yes, yes. Not the other silly magazine that was promoted before. It's great. Yeah.
I take it that's the competition.
Nice press release regurgitation. Anyway, yeah, Revolver. That's what I do for a living. I'm the music editor for Revolver magazine. See, this is me.
I see the resemblance.
Yeah. Especially the blue parts. That's where the oxygen's denying my face. Yeah.
So what do you do on Revolver? You're the main man, are you?
No, I'm the music editor.
Right.
The main man is a mercurial Maltese fellow named Adam Zammit. We both started it about 16 months ago with a couple of other guys, and Adam is, he's the editor essentially, editor-in-chief, publisher, head honcho, big chief on campus kind of guy.
So that's the job you're looking at to get a promotion to. You're hoping that he leaves so you can take over that job?
Yes, that's right. Not at all, actually. No,
Not interested?
I like my station. I know where I stand.
You know your place in life.
That's right.
Oh, good. So
Always
people
the
that may not have seen Revolver, tell us a bit about. Obviously, it says music and culture for the modern mind.
That's right.
So what sort of things does that involve?
Well, lots of, very much everything that happens in Sydney and in the next week and the world, and how that applies to Sydney, and musically from the inner city of Newtown and what bands are doing and all that sort of stuff, to not unlike this show actually, to a really extensive dance section or clubbing section. That's huge. We've only sort of been doing quantitatively and qualitatively in the last 3 to 4 months, but we have a big club guide, lots of club advertising, pics of pretty people.
So advertising, that's how you get your revenue?
That's right, yeah, it's a free paper.
So as opposed to here where we get no revenue, you do actually get some revenue from
well,
advertising.
big fella, all you got to do is sell some ads, mate. Get out there, huck it around.
We've been trying, but
Yeah.
to no avail, I'm afraid.
Well, yeah, it's I mean, this is a commercial enterprise, of course. It's not it's not a community situation. I mean, although some of our writers might think that it is, considering what they get paid. But yeah, certainly you can.
Question from the audience.
Sorry, because it's a free publication. Do you just get does all your money come from advertising, or do you get any money from anywhere else, or what?
No, it's all from advertising.
The question is, do you get where does all your money come from? Is it exclusively from advertising? And you said yes.
Yes, that's right. Sorry, yeah, it is. It is exclusive from advertising. I mean, there's nowhere else really you can go with that unless you sell space in the paper for a specific price. The strength of Revolver is that I think over our competitors is that our competitors. God, I sound like a marketing wanker, don't I?
Pitch it.
Is that
bring it home.
The editorial content in here is extremely smart, extremely literate, very funny. It has what marketing wankers like to call attitude. It's and that's been from the outset. From Adam's editorial is the first thing that happens every week, and sometimes it's very silly, sometimes it's very heartfelt, more often very silly. But it's always hilarious, and we have good writers that we've cultivated specifically because they have a certain verve and attack in the way that they. That's our strongest thing. We figured that if we had a paper that people read cover to cover religiously every week, then that would bring advertisers on board. That way we don't have to, we don't have to sort of compromise, what we want to put out as a good, interesting read.
So presumably you've got your advertisers. Where do you go from here?
Well, you just go up. You just go up in size. More pages, more ads.
Who's the you be competing with Beat Magazine and And
Well,
who
B
else?
magazine is dead in the shade, dead in the gutter, gone.
Gone?
Yep. It
So you're
was
competing with Drum Media.
Drum Media and 3D Magazine, I suppose, are our major competitors. But I mean, we sort of cut a swathe between the pair of them anyway. They both they're polarised into two different markets. Drum's very much a rock mag. 3D is very much a dance and club sort of culture thing, where everything that flies essentially. So anything that's modern music is us, and modern culture, you know. So, like I said, not unlike the fabulous TV show you guys are putting on here.
Ah. Oh, well. You certainly know how to work the audience, and
I think
for that reason, we might get you back to talk about it further at some later stage.
Sure, anytime.
Obviously, a big response from the audience here. They can't get enough of you, and
You're the man. You're the man.
interested in Revolver. So
I'll start kicking people to the curb soon.
if there's any last words that you wanted to say quickly before we wrap it up.
Yeah, look, you know, if you love it or you hate Revolver, you know, send it in, tell us about it, you know. We aim to dismay. I don't know. Come see the Brothers Murphy on Sunday.
We aim to May.
That's right, that's probably better. Yeah, we aim to May. Me and Lewis.
All right. So we'll move now to our next. Well, we're gonna show you our promo tape. Dan, you can get a load of our promo tape.
Spot on.
Cannibal. So we'll throw now to Cannibal. Dan, thanks for coming in.
No worries. See you later.
That is, we would throw to Cannonball, but we're not throwing to Cannonball, Lewis, so don't talk so loudly. What we're actually throwing to now is Don, who's going to say a few quick thank yous to the people we all love. Department of Housing, South Sydney City Council, Pilgrim Post Group, Polaroid Australia, Metro Screen, Pascal Paints, Wattle Paints, Metropolitan Hardware, Family Painting Association, just to name a few. A special thanks to Lex and Dave at Grafton Sound, Burke Street, Waterloo, supply of audio mixer to make programs at CTV1, which is why you get such a good sound, good clear sound. Listen to that stereo sound. Speaking of good stereo sound, Infinity Car Sound, the best sound in your car for all sorts of cars. Please phone 1-800-22-6861. I know everyone out there's had lots of hail damage, blah blah blah, to their cars. Go and do something good for your car and give it a good car sound system. So call that number for your nearest dealer. We'd also like to thank U-Design, an innovative new company, family owned with directors as young as 19 years old. U-Design caters to schools, clubs and sporting teams. U-Design means exactly what it says. You design what you want and you let them know, and you can call Chris or Matt on 9665-7184. WCYR is also proudly supported by the Broadway Shopping Centre, Reverse Garbage Co-op, who haven't I read here, Body Shop, Makeup Glamour. Love the Makeup Glamour girls, wonderful people. And of course, Web Multimedia Productions. Just like Sesame Street, tonight's show was brought to you by the following presenters: Lewis Williams, Natasha Vaughn. Is it Natasha?
Yeah, Natasha.
Natasha Vaughn, Heather Edwards, Jo Parsons, FPA, Jen Rudland, FPA. That's from Family Planning Association. Zara Williams, Ramona Kermy. Mona, is it Kermy? Jay Lynch, Don Solence, and Dave Hickson. Our guests tonight were the brothers Murphy, Jared Murphy, and Danny Murphy. For makeup, we had Katie, is it G? Katie G? And Amanda Taylor. The Hey, Amanda! Woo! The technical director and audio director was Leon Gross. The tape operator was Zara Williams. On cameras, we had Natasha Vaughn, Narelle Smith, and Jay Lynch. The assistant producer was Isabel Williams. The floor manager was me. Vision mixer assistant director was, of course, Taryn Campion. Taryn, we love your work. You're wonderful. And the producer and director is Zara Williams. Now, I'd like to say just a quick little thank you to my housemate who produced this wonderful, wonderful thing. This is her new alarm clock. And I'm just going to show you how it works. So, it should, without too much prompting, he said, just go off. So, let me just work on that for a little bit, huh? Ah, crap. Work, damn you.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Good morning. Charge!
If anyone would like to know where to get these, you can call us at the station on 9698-2968. And thank you for watching. We love you very much.
Thanks very much, Don. That was Don with odds and bookends.
Yeah.
What do you think about that alarm, mate?
It was odds and credits.
Pretty nifty.
Yeah, good alarm.
I think it'll get very annoying after a while.
Yeah, that's good.
Don put that together himself in a little electronics course that he does.
Is that right? Yeah. Do you know even the beefeater guys,
Hey,
right?
Dave, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Right. Even the beefeater guys,
yes,
you know, have to remove their hats for the Queen, don't they?
The beefeaters?
Yeah, but chefs don't. A chef, like, the Queen can wander into your kitchen and a chef can leave his hat on, or her hat on. How about that? I think that's the only profession or whatever that can do that. And that's why being a vegan cook is handy.
Prime ministers all over the world can't kiss the Queen, but Paul Keating can.
Yeah, and do that little arm around the back thing.
It.
No one's ever done that ever, apart from him.
That's Australia for you.
That's great.
You know. So what do you got for us? We're sort of combining the clothes, ladies and gentlemen, with a little show that we call Doing It with Dave. Dave, of course, is here, and I'm Lewis, and we're talking veganism.
Right, Lewis, thanks for that. Well, one of the things I've found, like, that have become a problem is that I've worked in, like, cafes before, and a lot of people tend to eat bacon and eggs and that on a Saturday morning, and so I just want to, like, throw in a few just pointers to help, you know, help make your decision whether you're having bacon and eggs tomorrow morning. Battery hens, this isn't, I mean, you know, this has probably gone over, you've probably heard this about an hour or so ago, but it's pretty kind of, you know, what is it, worn out kind of information. But anyway, I got this off the internet. Yeah, anyone can visit Vegan Action.
You're a member, of course?
Of course. Battery hens used for egg production are possibly the most ill-treated of farm animals. Should we read like this?
Really?
Did your school, like, did people used to read like this?
You mean you used to read, like, when they got you to read books, you went,
yeah.
And the outsiders were very angry.
We have to do this quickly, Lewis. Their entire lives are spent in cages so small they cannot concurrently spread their wings. That means they can't spread their wings. The cages, stacked 3 to 4 levels high, have wire mesh floors which are slanted to allow the eggs to roll onto a belt, lacking solid ground to wear down their claws. The hen's feet often become permanently attached to the floors. Amputation of the last digit of the hen's toes solves this problem. Egg producers have learnt that along with minimising the light available to layers, searing or clipping off a large portion of the hen's upper mandible, I don't know what a mandible is,
that the nose?
will reduce the damage done by frustrated birds suffering from stress-induced violence.
They chop the beaks off.
It just goes on.
So they can't pick each other.
And you can go, yeah, right, free range, whatever, but, you know, it's still going to be a bit of a problem. It's the industry.
Well, free range isn't going to be a problem, because free range means that they're not battery hens, that they're actually able to graze freely.
Yeah, graze.
And,
what's a chicken grazing? But anyway, like, it's a bit of a bad thing if you want to, like, say Baraka or something. That's like pretty full-on movie about the same kind of thing. But yeah, so just think twice before, like, chowing down on your eggs tomorrow.
So you don't even buy free-range eggs? Is that what you're saying?
No. Well, I mean, you know, how often does the egg authority or whatever go around and check whether the farmer's got, like, chickens just going? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday! No, it's Zara's birthday. Zara, come down. Come on down.
So Dave, you baked a cake.
Yep.
For Doing It with Dave, is it a vegan cake?
Of course.
Is it a vegan cake?
Yes.
It's what, it's using vegan.
Have a microphone.
Thank you very much.
Vegan.
Free range eggs or no eggs
yeah,
at all?
wow. So that's good. So
it's your birthday, and you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old.
That's so cool. 10. So yeah, what? So has it been a struggle?
The past 23 years.
Yeah.
Or this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this show has been a struggle.
Yeah. Wow. Do you?
But apart from that, everything else has been bliss.
Yeah. Right.
Absolutely.
You better blow the candles out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Make a wish.
I'll hold them up.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Woo! Wow, that's sneaky.
That's lovely.
Well, those of you who have just joined the show, this is the producer. It's her birthday.
Did you
And this
get
is Dave, and we're doing it with Dave,
Yeah.
with the producer, whose birthday it is.
mine? Did you get did you get any? What
Work
was
it, Dave.
an unusual present?
A speech impediment need not be any barrier when working within
I got a
community
pair of
television.
Pair of socks.
I got a really lovely wooden little sort of jewellery glory box with these cards, and they're called affirmation cards.
Ah, you've got to have a little set of affirmation cards.
Well, I do now.
Yeah,
And
good.
it's great. Yeah. So this year obviously has to go a lot better. Now I've got that.
It will.
And I also got some lovely spirits from the health food shop. Sandalwood smelling.
Oh my
Very
God,
nice.
that's incredible.
Yeah. And that's all.
I'll hold that. Right. Well, I'm sure it's only just begun, as the night is still young. And so, what star sign does that make you?
A Taurus.
Taurus. That's right. I know a couple of Tauruses. Right. So
now you know a few Tauruses.
Yeah. So we should get the City Hub astrology thing. Should I talk about the City Hub with the revolver guy around?
I'd watch yourself.
I don't know.
I'd check yourself before you wreck yourself.
They're not in competition, but the guy writes.
I don't know, he seemed pretty nasty, old Dan, didn't he? He didn't like any mention of anything other than revolver.
Yeah, if the revolver guy, Dan, if you like, what do you do when you like headhunt the astrology guy from the City Hub, and you'd just be huge.
You reckon that's the coup?
Yeah, isn't he just incredible? He's like world renowned. But Taurus, yeah, and the Taurus one.
And they need a good vegan segment.
No, right? Okay, we've got to finish.
No, we're not
Anyway.
trying to fill in time. That's a wrap. Thanks very much for it being your birthday, Zara, and Dave. Thanks for doing it with Dave and inviting Zara up.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
One thing to say, last thing for the show.
Just apologies that you haven't seen such a full-on show this week. We've had to cut a few segments out because we had so many spectacular guests. For instance, our band. Wonderful. If we hadn't
And that guy from Revolver.
And that guy from Revolver.
The one with the cardigan on.
We'll have to get him back because I think, we can follow up that interview a lot further.
Yep.
Excellent, some great guests here tonight. And we've had to chop a few things out. A lot of doing it with Dave got left on the chopping room floor. But thanks for tuning in anyway.
Chopped.
And we are off.
Okay, yeah, thanks and good night, and
Thank
we'll
you for
see
the
you
lovely
next week.
birthday cake.
Have a lovely weekend. Happy birthday, Tauruses!